Good morning and welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Alan Robertson.
And I'm always the fantabulous Chuckalicious.
There's some things that we really are motivated by here at Alpha Media Amarillo that we consider our core concerns. And that includes the 100 Club of the Texas Panhandle, things like Coffee Memorial Blood Center, and this entity in our community. The High Plains Food Bank, each and every day, tries to make sure that people across the Panhandle are not facing food insecurities. It's a daunting task. The list grows, it seems like, of people in need every day.
Right.
And we have no problem stepping up and saying, being a part to help out. This Friday, Dr. Johnny Black from 100.9, the Eagle started this several years ago. Sometimes during the year, we kind of fade and wane on what we think we can do to help people out. But this is one of the critical times of the year where hunger doesn't go away. There's no season for hunger. And so they put together a food drive each and every year. It'll take place this Friday right here at the KGNC studios, the Alpha Media Amarillo studios at 3505 Olson Boulevard. Joining us this morning from the High Plains Food Bank, Miss Tina Brohlin. Miss Tina, good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Anytime.
Tina, with the recent floods and tornadoes and all kinds of unusual acts of God, has that put you guys under more stress than normal?
Oh, yes, it surely has. Summer is always a challenging time for the High Plains Food Bank and food banks across the nation. When kids get out of school for summer, they don't have the school meals that they traditionally do. And so they look to food pantries and kids cafe to fill that gap. And that coupled with a lack of volunteers puts us at a place of facing a higher need. And that is already a big challenge. And then we're facing floods. And then the next week it's the tornado. But our community has been amazing, and they've stepped up. And as we all know, the Texas Panhandle takes care of our neighbors, and we've been overwhelmed with the outpouring of support. And we look forward to everybody showing it up again this Friday because we still have a whole lot of work ahead of us.
Absolutely. And to that point, though, as well, I mean, you just mentioned it now as far as the lack of volunteers and things of that nature. But from what we've seen in the past, what I've seen, I've gone past the High Plains Food Bank a number of times throughout the past couple of years. There's still quite a bit of a team that's been around you guys. Talk a little bit more about the people that have been there for the day-to-day, whether it be kids, different things of that nature throughout the year.
Well, we do have great volunteers that do show up, and we are so grateful for the ones that we still do have. A lot of our local businesses show up on a regular basis and sign up for a monthly shift. But really, the backbone of the High Plains Food Bank are our agency partners, the food pantries that are on the front lines facing our neighbors who are struggling with food insecurity. Right now, we've got 143 food pantries across the Texas Panhandle serving our 29 counties. And this year alone, they're serving an average of about, I think we're about 10,000 families each month.
Whoa.
And 20,000 individuals. And that's not encompassing the disaster response. So in Perryton alone, of course, we showed up initially with the emergency food boxes, but there, our main food pantry was totally demolished. And we're working very closely with them with Gyra Outreach on what the long-term plan looks like as they continue to serve their community. And they are working very closely because they're the ones that their community knows face to face, and they tell us what their needs are, and we're adapting as the recovery process goes on to best serve that community how we need to.
This week, you could be a part of a great thing. It's the fourth annual Alpha Amarillo Cash and Can Summer Food Drive. It kicks off bright and early at 10 a.m. on Friday until 6 p.m. It's going to be on the east side of our studios at 3505 Olson Boulevard. You can go to our website too. There's a link that's from the High Plains Food Bank.org, Alpha Media Cash and cans. You can make a donation right there. If not, come on out. We'll have some neat prizes, some neat things. You get to meet the on-air personalities. And the main thing is you get to be another tool, another weapon in the battle against food insecurity.
Absolutely.
Don't miss it. The High Plains Food Bank, 100.9 The Eagle, KGNC FM, KGNC AM, 1029 The Sports Star, with the fourth annual Cash and Cans Food Drive. Miss Tina, as always, great to see you. Thank you for what you guys do.